This video is brought to you by the Rich Wallet. It's light, sleek, and industrial. It holds up to 12 cards, plus has room for your cash. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to rich.com/ds10. Link is also in the description. As always, thanks for the support and enjoy the video.
Nick's antics inside the octagon with a lot of people's heads.
Sure.
Like the first fight with Robbie Lawler, like I remember there was the first time I ever saw Nick talk shit. It was the first fight with Robbie Lawler, because Robbie was dangerous. So
Very dangerous.
Nick took that shit talking to DEFCON 5, and he got into the octagon. And the first thing he does, he gets into the octagon, he looks over at Robbie, he goes, "Stockton, motherfucker, Stockton!" And he starts walking around, "Stockton, mother..." And Robbie's like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Another word from Cesar Gracie's camp is that Nick Diaz has some really great strikes. He's much improved, and he's only a 20-year-old kid, too. It's very unusual for Robbie Lawler to be the older guy in the ring.
Oh, he's taunting him a bit. Look at this.
The entire time the fight is going on, like, "What, bitch? What you gonna do, bitch? What you gonna do, bitch?"
Does Diaz really want to mess with fire here? Does he really want to go toe-to-toe with Robbie Lawler?
And they hit him. "Oh, bitch, I just stunned you, bitch."
Your mouth, man, no talking.
Steve Mazzagatti said no talking. I didn't know that was a rule.
And he'd be popping him, and every time Robbie Lawler didn't talk back to him, but you could clearly see he didn't anticipate that.
Big news coming out of Vegas this week involving Nick Diaz and the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Nick Diaz banned 5 years for having marijuana metabolites in his system.
He swore under oath that he did not smoke marijuana in competition.
I don't know all the facts, but that's his third offense. And let's all be honest here, Nick Diaz doesn't exactly play by the rules.
Now, in competition is defined as 12 hours leading up to the fight and immediately after.
It's a tough time to be a fighter, but most importantly, it is a very tough time to be Nick Diaz.
I'm pretty pissed off, you know what I mean?
I think he's been villainized. I think he's been targeted.
They've done everything they can to keep me from being all the way on top, where I should be.
Unlike anabolic steroids, which are always banned, marijuana is only banned in competition.
That's another thing I'll tell you right now. I know all the fighters, and they're all on steroids. All you motherfuckers are on steroids.
The guy's been suspended for 5 years.
Yes,
I mean, effectively been banned for life for pot.
See, those people are nothing but a bunch of crooks.
Listen, the commission approved a settlement, okay? This settlement had been in the works for months.
Diaz had his punishment reduced from an 18-month suspension now, and $100 grand is the fine.
The most important part, at least to me, was the fact that Diaz acknowledged that it was an error, it was wrongful for him to invoke the Fifth Amendment.
Nick Diaz, you hear what he said, man? He said, "I don't want to hurt nobody, I want to party." So it's done.
Really?
Yep.
Good for him, man.
You have very likely seen the last of Nick Diaz.
The former Strikeforce and WEC welterweight champion, one of the greatest of all time.
He's done. It's an amazing career.
He's out! He's out! Ben Askren submits Robbie Lawler! He wasn't out! He wasn't out!
He wasn't out. I was thinking when it was over that Herb Dean made a mistake, but the more I watched it, the more I think he did.
My head was on his body on this side, and his arm was over here, so I couldn't hear him talking.
My arm's here, so there's definitely nothing over that one ear.
I'm not gonna just dangle a hand there, so I just put it down, and then when he checked, I gave him the thumbs up.
Bad stoppage.
The arm goes down, sure.
People are going to say they know. Oh, we know. Nobody really knows.
When you see the replay, when you see the slow-mo, when you see the different angles, then you go, you know, it was probably a bad call.
I wasn't choking, because I was actually thinking I could just pick him up and slam him.
When you've been choked out, when you wake up, it's like coming out of a dream. You don't know where you are, what's going on, all that stuff. What you don't do is jump right up in the referee's face and yell.
I got you!
So you weren't close to going out whatsoever?
No.
Because Robbie's such a fucking savage, he probably didn't even know he went out.
He is just so ruthless, and that's why they call him Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Big right hand! It's over! Dynamite in his hands!
The single, toast.
return? Are you waiting for a fight right now?
Yeah, I'm waiting for a fight. Just talking to my manager, Dave, and we'll see where we can go from here.
Would you like to fight Nick again?
I'll fight whoever they put in front of me. I'm not calling anyone out, picking and choosing my matches. You know that I'm not one of those guys, but obviously he's a true fighter, and that's something a lot of fans would like to see.
My whole thing with Nick Diaz is I just question how bad he really wants to fight. You know what I mean? We got together, we had a great conversation, talked about, you know, a possible comeback for him.
Nick Diaz said he just finished a 14-week training/diet regimen. We are 100% coming back. We have our eyes on some of the big welterweight fights coming up, but put it in writing, get it out there to the world. Nick Diaz is back. We are fighting again, and everyone's on notice.
I think that at this point in his career, I think that they'll come back and say, we want to fight this guy. So we'll see who they say they want, and we'll go from there.
Nick Diaz is going to be fighting Robbie Lawler.
I've been doing this for a long time. A fight's a fight. You do the best you can. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. There's no such thing as pressure, really. It's just what we do. Like, sometimes you compete a little bit better, sometimes you don't, but no pressure.
Nick Diaz!